Most people will never build passive income, not because they're lazy, not because they're bad with money, but because they're chasing something that doesn't actually exist. And the sooner you understand that, the faster your financial life changes. Millions of people search for passive income every month, and 5 years from now, many of them will still be looking for the shortcut they never found. They buy courses, watch videos, start side hustles, try different business models. And after years of effort, many are no closer than when they started. Why? Because they've been taught to chase outcomes instead of building assets. The internet sells a dream. Make money while you sleep. Escape your job. Earn income without effort. Become financially free quickly. But if it were that easy, why are so many people still struggling? Why do so many projects start with excitement and end with frustration? And why do the success stories rarely show the years of work that came first? Today, we're uncovering the truth about passive income. You'll discover why most people fail, what actually works, why your paycheck may be more valuable than you think, and how real financial freedom is built. Because once you understand this, you'll stop chasing shortcuts and start building something that lasts. Stay until the end, because one simple shift in thinking could save you years of wasted effort. The passive income lie. Let's start with the biggest misunderstanding. Most people think passive income works like this. Find a great idea, set it up, wait, watch money arrive. Simple, effortless, automatic. That's the fantasy. Reality looks very different. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The most passive income you'll ever earn often comes from work that once felt completely active. Every successful income stream begins with effort. Every income stream you admire today once demanded effort nobody wanted to see. The work comes first, the income comes later. That's the part people rarely see. They see the finished result, not the years spent building it. And that's where expectations become dangerous. Because when progress doesn't arrive quickly, people assume they're failing. They're not failing. They're simply experiencing the part nobody talks about. Real passive income is not about doing nothing. It's about creating something valuable that can continue producing results long after the initial work is completed. That's a completely different mindset. Why most people fail. The first mistake is expecting results too quickly. Imagine planting a tree and expecting fruit next week. Sounds ridiculous. Yet financially, people do it every day. They start a channel, a business, an investment plan, then quit before momentum has a chance to appear. The second mistake is constantly starting over. 1 month it's affiliate marketing, the next month it's AI, then drop shipping, then crypto, then something else. Every restart destroys momentum. Every restart feels productive, but it often resets progress back to zero. And most people don't realize how much progress they abandon each time they start over. Success usually comes from staying in one direction long enough to become competent. The third mistake is focusing on money instead of value. Most people ask, how can I get paid? Successful people ask, what problem can I solve? Money follows value always. Businesses earn because they help customers. Content earns because it helps viewers. Products earn because they solve problems. Income is often the result of value creation, not the starting point. But here's where things become interesting. What if one of your biggest advantages isn't a business idea, an investment, or a side hustle? What if the thing that's slowing you down financially is actually the thing that could make you wealthy? The hidden advantage most people ignore. The internet often treats jobs like the enemy. But a paycheck can be one of the most powerful tools for building wealth. It provides capital, consistency, stability, and options. Your paycheck can fund investments, reduce debt, build emergency savings, finance future opportunities. That's why many successful investors, business owners, and creators didn't quit immediately. They used active income to build future income. Their job wasn't the destination, it was the fuel. And that's an important distinction. Financial freedom rarely comes from reckless exits. It usually comes from strategic transitions. What actually works? So if chasing shortcuts doesn't work, what does? The answer is surprisingly simple. Not easy, but simple. Successful people usually follow the same sequence. Not the same business, not the same investments, not the same opportunities, the same sequence. Step 1. Create stability. And this first step is the reason most people never reach the others. Before trying to accelerate, stabilize. Build an emergency fund. Reduce high-interest debt. Control unnecessary spending. Understand where your money is going. Because people under financial pressure often make expensive decisions. When you're desperate for quick results, you're more likely to chase bad opportunities. Stability gives you room to think clearly, because panic often leads people into their worst financial decisions. And clear thinking is a financial advantage. Step 2. Increase your earning power. Most people skip this step completely, and it costs them years. This step doesn't get enough attention. Everyone wants passive income. Few people focus on becoming more valuable, yet value is usually what determines income in the first place. The market pays more for people who solve bigger problems. That's why valuable skills compound financially. The more value you create, the more opportunities appear. Look for opportunities to earn more, because a larger income creates more options, more savings, more investing, more flexibility, more opportunities to build future income streams. Sometimes the fastest path to passive income starts with increasing active income first. Let me show you where most people finally lose patience, because this is usually the exact point where wealth starts working. Step 3. Invest consistently. This is where impatience quietly destroys wealth. Here many people get impatient. They want dramatic results. But wealth is usually built through consistency, not excitement. Invest regularly. Stay disciplined. Think long-term. Ignore the temptation to constantly jump between strategies, because small amounts invested consistently often outperform big decisions made emotionally. The goal isn't to get rich next month. The goal is to become stronger financially every year. Pause for a moment. Think about how many times you've started over in the last few years. What would happen if you spent the next 3 years improving one thing instead? Step 4. Build one asset. And this is where ambitious people make their biggest mistake. They try to build 5 things at once: a YouTube channel, an online store, affiliate marketing, crypto investments, a course, a newsletter, everything at the same time. The result? Nothing receives enough attention to succeed. Pick one asset, one opportunity, one direction, then stay with it long enough to improve. Because focus creates momentum, and momentum creates results. Step 5. Improve and simplify. Most people quit right before this stage appears. Once something starts working, don't immediately start over. Improve it, refine it, strengthen it. Because most people quit right before the results become obvious. Over time, systems become more efficient, processes become easier, results become more predictable. That's when the income starts becoming less dependent on your daily effort, not because you found a shortcut, because you built something worth maintaining. Here's the lesson most people miss. Passive income is not the goal. Freedom is. And freedom doesn't come from finding the perfect opportunity. It comes from making better decisions consistently over time. Most people spend years looking for a shortcut. Successful people spend years building something. That's the difference. One group keeps searching for opportunities. The other keeps building assets. One waits for certainty. The other builds despite uncertainty. One keeps starting over. The other keeps improving. One chases opportunities, the other creates value consistently. And eventually those paths lead to very different outcomes. So here's the truth. Passive income isn't magic, it isn't instant, and it isn't effortless. but it can absolutely change your financial future, not because it makes money appear overnight, but because it allows today's effort to continue creating value tomorrow. The people who succeed understand that. They stop looking for easy money. They stop jumping from one opportunity to another, and they commit to building something meaningful. That's what actually works. Not hype, not trends, not promises. Consistent action, patient improvement, and enough discipline to stay in the game long after most people quit. So let me ask you one question. 5 years from now, you'll either be grateful you started today, or you'll wish you had. The choice starts today. If you're committed to building instead of chasing, comment, "I'm building." And if you found value in this video, subscribe to Financial Awaken with Aaron for practical financial education, wealth-building strategies, and honest conversations about money. And before you leave, watch the next video. Because the habits that build financial freedom are often simpler than people think, but only if you're willing to apply them consistently.